and sponsored by Johnson Brewery, right here in Stratford.
Well, welcome back to Hammerlock Pure Wrestling tonight, kicking off the action with a women's championship match. And, well, our champion has really shown that she's been able to hold that title for quite a while. She's our inaugural champion, and there she is right there. It's Miley taking on all comers.
Exactly, bringing the excitement to Stratford for her 7th title defense this evening. Will it be lucky number 7 for Miley?
Miley doing the rounds here in Stratford, making sure she gets all those high fives she can.
A lot of
Don't
high
miss
fives.
that guy.
Last minute cardio for Miley, getting into the action, bringing the excitement. Like I've said, you can always expect a good time when Miley's making her way to the ring.
Through one set of ropes and now into the ring.
Not often you see 2 sets of ropes to get into a ring, but Miley finds a way. Our Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Women's Championship in the middle of a historic reign right now. But there is somebody looking to come and spoil Miley's fun, you might say.
Absolutely. We're about to see her make her way to the ring for the first time in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. Referee Matt McCausland checking everything out. Miley's sportsmanship usually on the up and up, though.
Absolutely. Don't usually have much to worry about with Miley, but it never hurts to be vigilant.
Alexia Nicole making her Hammerlock Pure Wrestling debut. It's her debut here, but she's been all over.
Absolutely. Just getting back from Europe. She's done the Ontario circuit, wrestling around Barrie and the GTA, and has made an appearance in AEW as well. World traveled is Alexia Nicole, bringing lots of experience, lots of sportsmanship, and just looking to end this historic reign of Miley.
Not sure what that does. It gives her a little extra power in the left arm.
Exactly, powering up. Adds a little oomph, some bionic oomph to that arm.
Bionic Alexia Nicole, as you mentioned, an appearance in AEW. That's not by mistake.
No.
She's the Hammerlock Wrestling Pure Women's Champion, sponsored by Johnson Brewery, the Ballroom Lesson, Miley!
And that women's championship looks great over Miley's shoulder. It's the only shoulder we've seen it over since winning the inaugural tournament to crown herself the women's champion here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling, and looking to take down another contender.
Exactly, Miley, an all-elite champion in her own right. But quite the challenge ahead of her tonight. No question about that in Alexia Nicole.
Always got to be a weird feeling handing that belt off to the referee. You always get that look in the eye of the champion that, is this the last time I'm going to see this?
Exactly. Miley usually all smiles, but you have to imagine on the inside, you know, you might be giving away your championship for the last time. You might be walking away without it, and that has to probably get to you just a little bit.
Both women locking up. Center of the ring here in Stratford. Stratford, a great town for Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. We've done many events here, and HammerlockPureWrestling.com. You can always check out, see where we're going to be.
Alexia Nicole quite dominant in the opening moments of this match, wrestling Miley to the ground, showing her that she is not to be taken lightly. She is coming for that championship. Winning a championship on your debut anywhere in the world of professional wrestling is probably the greatest way to make an impact, and that is exactly what Alexia Nicole is looking to do tonight.
Going to take a page out of Santino Marella's playbook.
That is quite the playbook of all of the names.
He had the Cobra. She has a bionic arm.
That's true.
There's more similarities maybe than we never thought we'd draw that comparison, but here we are.
He gave me 100 guesses. Never would have made it there, but you are onto something here. Can Alexia Nicole ride the wave of Santino?
There's a long list. Well, not a long list. It's probably a very short list of people who won championships in their debut match. Why that one came to mind, I'm not sure.
Impactful. No question about that.
Both women kind of feeling each other out here early on in this matchup, and Alexia Nicole now showing off the guts. So is Miley, though.
People bought a ticket to Hammerlock Pure Wrestling, got a bonus to the gun show here.
Double guns as we lock up once again. Test of strength.
The mind games on full display. Alexia Nicole
Quick
using
shot.
her entire body with a quick
Roll
kick.
through into a pinning combination. Just a 2 count.
Catching Miley totally off guard there. Great strategy by the challenger.
And to get her up for a suplex, though. Miley rolls through now. And a 2 count of her own.
Miley showing her quick thinking in the ring there. That's why she's the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Championship, only getting 2.
Pinning combination after pinning combination here.
And each of them a very unique pin, very unique forms of cradles. Now Miley running full speed, getting
Shoulder
the
block, center of the ring. Down goes Alexia Nicole.
Alexia Nicole wondering what exactly hit her. Miley using her body.
Like a set-on drop on the back of Alexia Nicole.
Very unique offense by both women in this match early on.
When all else fails, just drop your body weight when she's not looking or ready for it and see what happens.
Wrestler's body, the most effective and legal weapon in professional wrestling, you might argue.
Battling on the outside of the ring now here, and oh, Miley getting pulled right into that turnbuckle.
You had
taken the shoulder, a little bit of the face too.
It was only a matter of time before one of these women landed in that ring post with it being in the middle of them, and unfortunately it was Miley on the receiving end there.
Now using the ropes to her advantage as well. Those quick little tricks to give yourself the advantage. Alexia Nicole has found a couple of them already.
Absolutely. That's the experience you get by being world-traveled like Alexia Nicole is.
Here's
going
a
for the pin.
And a 2 count once again. Miley getting that shoulder up. She's not going to let go of her grasp on that championship that easily.
Absolutely not. As we mentioned, this is Miley's 7th championship defense in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. A historic first title reign.
Let's be fair, though. Not all of them have been easy for Miley. She's been through some battles.
Absolutely not. You have to wonder just how those battles are going to play into this, slowly wearing the championship down.
She took that shoulder into the post, and now Alexia Nicole's zeroing in on it.
Nicole coming in with a game plan. Seeing it through with deadly precision.
Off the ropes. Miley over top and gets the clothesline.
Miley with a full head of steam there, gaining that momentum back with clotheslines, but Nicole...
Oh, sweet neck breaker.
Stops Miley.
1, 2. A 2 count here. Miley in danger, caught with that neck breaker out of nowhere.
Nicole showing her technical prowess, stopping Miley dead in her tracks. And now in full control once again, just torturing Miley in that corner with her boot.
Miley reaching for the camera there for some help.
Our referee, Matt McCausland, letting Alexia Nicole know the rules here. She has until 5, and she needs to break it, or her championship opportunity disappears just like that.
And Miley thrown into the corner, drop kick, down low to the bottom turnbuckle. Look out, knees to the face.
A double knee leaving Miley in a precarious position.
Center of the ring. 2.
Only 2, the heart of a champion on display. Miley kicking out.
Several 2 counts, and Alexia Nicole doesn't even look winded.
Absolutely not.
Bringing the offense.
Great cardio on Nicole's part.
And using her own arm now to almost choke herself out there.
Nicole making...
Is that in the rule book?
I'm going to say it. Our referee was about to maybe have a second look at that chokehold. Make sure it is legal and not on the throat, underneath the chin.
Hammerlock Pure Wrestling taking the rules very seriously here. Doesn't mean people aren't going to try to break them, though.
Absolutely not.
Grasp around the waist now. Took an elbow to the face.
Miley firing up now, getting herself back in this match. With a full head of steam.
Oh, Alexi caught her. Spins her around, sets her on the top rope here.
Miley going for a monkey flip, but stopped there. Now both women up on the middle rope here.
Battling for position. Miley able to knock her down, and
but
she
Nicole,
saw the boot coming. Look out.
Nicole one step ahead, but Miley's reversing almost midair with that suplex. Only two. Nicole digging deep. Alexia Nicole giving it everything she's got to kick out of that reverse suplex. It was like a mid-air.
Thought she had it her in the perfect position for a superplex there, and
Miley
getting her feet in front of her and
exactly
suplex of her own.
Switching momentum mid-air there. Amazing offense by Miley.
And a reversal by Alexia Nicole as well, but finds herself hanging on the middle rope.
Now Miley dialing it up.
Could it be the 519?
Executed perfectly, a 519 in the 519.
And a huge shoulder block, center of the ring. 1, 2, no! 2 3/4.
Miley cannot believe it. Only a 2 count from that offense. The champion cannot let frustration get to her.
She may have thought it was 3, maybe thought it was a slightly slow count, but that's not going to help her now. Championship still on the line. Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Women's Champion Miley against the newcomer. Vintage Orton. You heard someone in the crowd yell out Randy Orton, and Alexia Nicole looking for the pin. No.
Absolutely striking like a viper, but only getting 2. Nicole starting to wonder what she needs to do to take out our champion.
Look out. Miley gets out of that position, ducks the kick. Oh, Nicole rolls through. 1, 2. No.
Only 2. Miley still in this fight.
Scoops her up.
Drops her
huge
down.
drop.
And now Miley's setting it up. Can she lock it in? She can. Miley mutilation.
Look out, Nicole's got nowhere to go. Center of the ring.
Is the challenger going to tap? Miley's got this locked in deep the bridge. And there it is.
Referee calling for the bell. Miley once again defending her Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Women's Championship.
A great performance by the challenger in her debut. Alexia Nicole just coming up a little bit short.
And Miley mutilation, when she rolls through and locks it in, there's nowhere to go.
Absolutely. The high bridge just adding so much pressure. All you can do is give up.
Alexia Nicole frustrated as she makes her way to the back.
A great 7th title defense from our champion, Miley.
Fighting Irish fans, Kate is crazy here tonight, and with me tonight I've got the
Punjabi prodigy Vikram Prasher, who just basically won the Tyson Dukes Cup there. Did you see Ethan Dukes eliminate Rodney Matthews at the end? No, that was Vikram Prasher. And I'm gonna go on to the finals and beat Ethan Dukes for the trophy that's literally dedicated to his father's career. But don't worry, Ethan, don't worry, because even though your dad's not gonna be proud of you tonight, he may not even give you a kiss goodnight. I'll do that for you, and for all the fans that are upset that I'm gonna walk out with the Tyson Dukes Cup, because you're just gonna have to go home and sulk about it. Good night and goodbye.
You were just told.
At this time, we're going to welcome Kevin Bell from 107.1 CJCS and 107.7 to be as our guest ring announcer. This next contest is a tag team attraction scheduled for one fall. There is a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first,
Hammerlock Pure Wrestling action continues with some tag team action. Here we have KPK making their way to the ring. Just
KPK, we've seen them get involved with Vikram Prasher, which, I mean, I don't want to be biased here, but that may tell you the kind of human beings they are.
Absolutely. Whether it be for money or fame, they have made their stake their claim with Mr. Prasher, who we will see later tonight in our main event. But first, KPK in action, looking to make their own statement in the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Tag Division.
Yes, Vikram Prasher going for the Tyson Dukes Cup. Later on, we heard from him there as well, taking on the son of Tyson Dukes, Moondog Ethan Dukes, again coming up. But let's see KPK versus the cream of the crop when it comes to tag teams here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
Absolutely. KPK with a mountain to climb tonight.
and Rodney Matthews, Books and Looks.
Books and Looks love to have fun with the crowd, and you can see them sporting the Stratford Fighting Irish jerseys there.
Exactly. Looking for that hometown pop.
Are we going to see a hockey fight tonight? You never know.
That's true. Rodney Matthews making his return a couple of weeks ago in that Tyson Dukes Battle Royal. Looking to make his own claim on Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. Get back in the championship picture, whether it be singles action or tag team action. You never know. Books and Looks may be going for those Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Tag Championships.
And these two best friends, a well-oiled machine, bringing something different to the table. They each are. Books. And look out! KPK trying to get the early advantage before the match has even begun. And you want to talk hockey fights, there's a couple jerseys going right now.
Absolutely. Books and Looks both getting jerseyed respectively. You have to imagine KPK have done their homework. They know who they're in the ring with right now.
And look at this. Are they going to put on the Fighting Irish jerseys?
Or are they going to do something a little more nefarious?
Playing to the crowd here. I'm not sure I trust what they are planning to do here.
When a less favored wrestler plays to the crowd, it always goes well. And there you go.
There
folks.
we go.
Disrespecting the Stratford Fighting Irish. Making no friends in the crowd in the process. But I can't imagine KPK is here to make any friends.
Just disgusting. But we've still got a matchup here.
Absolutely. Once our referee...
Licking the hand, getting ready for a big chop.
Michael Grayson ducking out of the way.
And Grayson going into the duck after duck here.
Who's going to get the first chop? Who's going to strike the first blow in this tag team match?
Would you call that the goose?
Perhaps.
Duck, duck. I'll see myself up.
Oh, yeah, okay. I get it now.
Michael Grayson. Oh, huge shot to the side of the face.
Ahmed with a cheap shot.
And Grayson maybe out on his feet there for a moment. He's not sure where he is. Taking that one right to the side of the temple.
Not sure that was a closed fist or not.
Catching the foot now, though, and
Ahmed almost begging Grayson not to go through with whatever he has planned. Michael Grayson says otherwise.
With the head scissors takeover. Grayson excited about that one.
Exactly, and Rodney Matthews firing up in the corner.
You know, Michael Grayson surprises himself sometimes, you find.
Michael Grayson, exactly. Never judge a book by his cover in Books and Looks.
Getting some help from his tag team partner here now, though. Rodney Matthews in and swinging him right into Ahmed.
A double team Hurricane Rana Books and
Double
looks.
drop kick.
Firing up.
And the pose to the crowd from Rodney Matthews as well.
Matthews now the legal man in this match. Have to imagine Matthews has something to prove after vacating the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Championship.
For a huge scoop slam there. May have turned around a couple too many times, though. And
Ahmed getting the best of him. And if you notice, he went for that eye, that injured eye of Rodney Matthews.
doing his homework.
Absolutely.
Get the slam there on Haroon. And lifting up Michael Grayson.
Slamming him down with all of his might.
There's a 2 count. Grayson very excited there during that double team.
Michael Grayson firing up the crowd.
And there's the moves. That's what we were looking for. Ahmed on the ring apron there. Took his eye off the prize for just a moment. Haroon then. And shoving Rodney Matthews to the ground off the apron.
KPK
Matthews did not like that.
Their dominance, but the referee
Look
distracted.
out.
KPK, it's going exactly how they planned.
Referee Seamus White trying to take the first man in that shouldn't be there, and to the advantage of KPK.
Exactly. Ended up having no eyes on the second man interfering. It's hard with 4 amazing athletes of this caliber in the ring, always moving, always in the action, even in the corners. Their presence are felt.
And Michael Grayson trying to will himself out of this hold. Don't underestimate the power of the sweater vest.
Absolutely not. It makes you kick in that next gear that only books and looks can hit.
Tomic dropping Haroon, and he makes his way to the outside.
Looking like he got a tag in before he went out.
1, 2.
Only 2. The power of the sweater vest shining through. Michael Grayson able to kick out.
Grayson got himself in a little bit of trouble here now, though. He's looking to get Rodney Matthews in, but
Matthews telling Grayson to focus on him. Don't worry about anything else.
quick tag back in as Haroon comes back in. KPK working well together here.
KPK, a very well-oiled machine.
Leg drop. Is that enough? No, Michael Grayson. Still looking over that Matthews, but he looks miles away from where he is.
Absolutely, that half of a ring is a lifetime away right now for Michael Grayson. And KPK really showing that, we can't confirm or deny anything, but you can only assume that maybe there was a financial transaction in order for KPK to be on the side of Vikram Prasher. And Prasher's money really at work here, showing the dominance that KPK has.
Grayson almost there, but caught and taken right back into enemy territory. Another tag. Quick tags by KPK.
The way that they're able to assert themselves over such a dominant tag team like Books and Looks. Very impressive from KPK.
A little extra oomph on that uppercut, and a kick to the small of the back now did not feel great for Michael Grayson.
Rude maybe having a little poetry reading there. With poetry in motion. That's what I was going for.
I got you. Trying to recite a poem on demand now, but it's not coming to me, so. Back to the action.
Exactly. Here to call professional wrestling. Skip that literature
And look
class.
out, referee Seamus White's back is turned again, and Haroon taking advantage in the corner there.
Seamus White has his work cut out for him, keeping the action where it's supposed to be.
And you see, grabbing him by the nose. Just that extra uncomfortable way to bring Michael Grayson to his feet.
Uncomfortable is exactly the way to describe that.
Grayson just firing off rounds here, trying to get himself out of this position. He's got the high ground.
Oh, the sweater vest coming through, a double neck breaker.
The double, and he is on his way. Rodney Matthews had to stop by and get that Fighting Irish jersey back and really get popped up here in Stratford.
Can the power of the sweater vest meet the power of the jersey?
Let's see it. He wants that tag. Grayson
going
is
to
a
the
little
wrong
out of it.
corner, a little discombobulated, looking in the wrong place for his tag partner.
The crowd trying to will him over to the other side. There he is.
Michael Grayson finding his mark. Can he get to the corner?
Yes!
He does.
And here comes Rodney Matthews. Huge elbow. And another. No penalty for that one here for the Fighting Irish.
Exactly. You're not going to get 5 for fighting in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
Straight shot to the jaw of Haroon and another flying elbow. Rodney Matthews is fired up to be back here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
Matthews coming in, ducking the double team.
Oh! Making his partner DDT himself on the way down there.
Using KPK's momentum against them, able to take both men out. Not often you see a tag team or a double team maneuver with the opponents. Now Matthews with an atomic drop.
Haroon up and down and finishing the job with a DDT from the knees. 1, 2. And Ahmed just getting in there.
Only 2 to break up that pinfall. Able to throw Grayson to the outside. Grayson's hand getting stuck for a second there.
They have twisted the wrist on that one. Oh, huge shot. It's Zaguri but from Haroon and gets Ahmed back into the ring here, and KPK looking to take control of books and looks once again.
Absolutely. KPK showing just exactly how
Rodney Matthews in trouble here. 1, 2. Grayson able to find his way back in to break up that pin.
With whatever strength Michael Grayson had left, he used it to break up that pin and save his partner. But KPK firmly in control once again.
And Ahmed removing the elbow pad. He's got something in mind. He wants to get that no padding when he throws that elbow at Rodney Matthews. Ducks out of the way.
Matthews breaking the code right there, lifting
up top.
Ahmed up, knocking down Haroon. And here comes Michael Grayson, jersey and all.
Huge double team. Perfectly executed. And there we go. Books and Looks back in the win column. Back together again here at Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
After a huge tag team maneuver, Books and Looks getting the win over KPK.
They started the match in those Fighting Irish jerseys, and now they finished it.
Exactly, looking to celebrate the only way the Fighting Irish can. KPK getting out of dodge.
Looking for the handshakes here, Books and Looks. Not sure KPK has ever shaken anybody's hand, but we'll see.
That's KPK showing exactly what they think.
That's called the KPK handshake right there. It's a little different.
Might have been asking a little too much of associates of Vikram Prasher. But Books and Looks giving it right back with 2 words for him. And ready
Fill
to
in the blank.
Exactly, ready to celebrate with the fine folks of Stratford.
Through the ropes into the crowd, and Rodney Matthews, #1 fan there.
Excited to see Matthews back in action in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. Only incredible things are on the horizon for Books and Looks one can imagine.
He is grooving. Michael Grayson dancing his way to the back.
It's a never-ending song. You can take me all night long. I better lose myself. Don't have much more to tell. I'm hanging by your words. I'm distant from the outside world. It's a never-ending song. You can take me all night long.
Here we go for our main event tonight for the Tyson Dukes Cup.
Exactly.
Tyson Dukes, very important figure here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. He has trained many of these men. Tyson Dukes, a great name in Canadian wrestling.
A legend, you might even say. And this trophy, this beautiful trophy to honor Tyson Dukes.
Look at that.
They're scheduled for 1 fall with a 1-hour time limit.
A 1 hour time limit on this match. There must be a winner.
And the two men in this match making their way to the finals through a battle royal. The final two men in that 15-man battle royal are these two, facing off for it all now.
Exactly. Both men need to win this match for very different reasons. And here comes the first of our finalists in the Tyson Dukes Battle Royal, Vikram Prasher, the uncrowned champion. If you ask him, looking to dethrone his mentor by winning the Tyson Dukes Cup. Never got the opportunity to dethrone him for the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Championship. But this is just as important in Prasher's mind.
I like how you said if you ask him about himself, talk about a 1 hour time limit.
You're in danger of going that. If you ask Vikram Prasher about all of his accomplishments.
Getting a quick look at that beautiful trophy here, and he's hoping to bring that home tonight. You gotta believe, though, his opponent, we're gonna meet in just a few moments, has an even deeper connection to that trophy. His last name is on that trophy.
Absolutely. With huge footsteps to follow under, Vikram Prasher is nothing but a roadblock to him. Stakes are high, folks.
And here he comes. You can hear the music ringing through here in Stratford. The Moondog, Ethan Dukes, will be making his way to the ring here for the finals of the Tyson Dukes Cup.
Exactly. Son of the man on the cup. Looking to follow in his father's footsteps and leave his mark on professional wrestling here in Ontario.
You got to believe that pressure is just...
It's got to be
unbelievable pressure. I mean, we've seen it in sports so many times. Some of the greats, their son comes along, daughter comes along, and they're already in a shadow they need to step out of.
Absolutely a long, lonely road.
From Ontario, weighing 190 pounds, he's the Punjabi prodigy, Vikram Prasher.
Prasher telling the crowd who's the man.
And of course, from Windsor, Ontario, weighing 240 pounds, Moondog, Ethan Dukes.
Both men look ready for this.
Exactly. You can see focus in both of their eyes going right to their respective corners. 1 hour time limit on this match. These men cannot wait, and here we go.
Tyson Dukes Cup on the line here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
Both men need this win. They don't want it, they need it, but only one can come out victorious.
Ethan Dukes trying to get that early power advantage on Vikram Prasher and squeeze the head. It's going to be tough to win a match if you've got a headache early on in the match.
Absolutely. Both men, you imagine, are going to have to play to their strengths. They're so different. Like you mentioned, Ethan Dukes with the power advantage, but Vikram Prasher, a technician, a skilled technician, already showing exactly how he can pick an opponent apart.
And don't forget, when the referee even turns their back slightly, he'll take advantage as well.
Exactly. Vikram Prasher loves to be 2, 10, 15, 20 steps ahead of his opponents, always has a plan. You have to imagine he started formulating it the second he became one of the finalists in the Tyson Dukes Cup weeks ago.
Calls himself the Punjabi prodigy. He kind of manifests his own way through these things sometimes.
Absolutely.
You talk about how great you are so many times, and you start to believe it, and then it starts to show through in his work too.
Absolutely. You know, for all of the bad you can say about Vikram Prasher, you can't take away the fact that he does back it up. Prodigy, he delivers in the ring. It's not just all talk. He's been very close to winning the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Championship before, just losing it slightly. Number one contendership matches,
Got personal with Rodney Matthews.
Exactly, coming up just a bit short in his match with Matthews. And speaking of personal,
the slap across the face.
And Ethan Dukes with one right back at him. Powerful chops.
Maybe not a great idea to wake up the Moondog like that.
Absolutely. Moondog Ethan Dukes, those chops just fired him up.
Bringing that huge body across the ring and crashing into Vikram Prasher here. Throw to the other side of the ring, just manhandled right now. Able to get the foot up there, though.
But Prasher a step ahead once again. Back in control.
Famous, sir. Didn't get all of it.
Didn't get all of it, but impressive height. My goodness, dropping his weight on Dukes. Enough to knock the Moondog down.
Those clubbing blows to the front now, arching the back. Checking the flexibility of one Ethan Dukes.
You have to imagine the tension in Dukes is just piling up. Every second that he's not in control of this match, he can feel that Tyson Dukes cup slipping away, named after his father. We've mentioned the shoes that the Moondog is trying to fill.
Huge clothesline, taking the big man down.
Dukes, you can see the frustration in kicking the mat. Has to get in this match. Has to win this for his family.
Prasher now with the advantage here, stepping on the neck, working on the back and the neck of Ethan Dukes. Dukes trying to find his way back to his vertical base here, and Prasher is relentless at the moment.
Absolutely. Minus a couple flurries of offense, Duke hasn't really gotten in this match yet. It's been all Prasher.
Twisting the arm around the top rope. Of course, he can only hold that for 4.99 seconds without being disqualified.
But if there's anybody that knows how to bend the rules in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling, you're looking at him. It's the Punjabi Prodigy.
Not the match you want to be disqualified in here, though. I mean,
absolutely
not a traditional championship, but winning the Tyson Dukes Cup. Very unique, very special here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
Absolutely. The stakes may be high, but the rule book is still in play. Disqualifications are possible.
They're in play for sure.
They're in play. Thank you.
We'll see if Prasher can contain himself in this matchup.
Absolutely.
Or Dukes. We've seen Dukes lose his cool in the past as well.
Exactly. There's a rage underneath Dukes that might boil up to the surface.
We've even seen Dukes throw men over the top rope to the outside, which you're not able to do here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
That's true. Both men known for bending the rules just a bit. Will that catch up with either of them tonight?
Huge DDT. And Dukes looks out. This could be a quick match. 2 3/4 there. Probably closer than Ethan Dukes wanted it to be.
Absolutely. Dukes still trying to get in this match. You know, I'm not going to mention who, but I imagine one of the men in this ring would be totally okay with winning that Tyson Dukes Cup on a disqualification. Not going to mention who.
Figure that one out for yourself, but maybe the guy who's already calling himself the Tyson Dukes trophy winner before the matchup, which we're currently in right now. And he does have the advantage at the moment.
Prasher just working that arm of the Moondog. Hard to get that strength if your arm is totally numb or dislocated even.
Grabbing the arm and doing a dive himself across the ring while still holding on to the arm of Ethan Dukes.
That technical prowess of Prasher on full display here.
Splash there as he kicks Dukes to the outside.
Now
right
just
on the ring apron,
knocking Dukes to the floor. Vikram Prasher in firm control once again.
Prasher on the outside now, looking to punish Ethan Dukes. But Dukes firing those shots to the midsection on his way up, and Prasher eating a huge elbow there, scooped up. No!
And
right
Dukes
into the turnbuckle.
eating a face full of ring post.
You're right, more the post than the turnbuckle. The turnbuckle probably would have felt slightly better than that ring post.
It's a game of bad or worse, but I probably would have taken the turnbuckle personally there. Now,
Oh, and a
Prasher!
huge suplex on the outside. There is no padding, no nothing out there.
You can
Prasher
see-
even injuring himself, possibly.
You can see both men wincing in pain after that huge suplex. Duke's getting the worst of it. Just writhing in pain on the ground.
Just because it's shiny and clean here in Stratford, don't be fooled. That is hard concrete.
Doesn't hurt any less. Prasher showing the lengths he's willing to go to walk away with that Tyson Dukes Cup.
Under the bottom rope, pin. 1, 2.
Only 2. Still fight left in the Moondog. Prasher wondering why, how? How is Ethan Dukes kicking out? That just shows how important this trophy win would be.
You got to believe when that referee's hand is coming down, Ethan Dukes picturing his own father that the cup is named after, Tyson Dukes, and all the sacrifices his dad made to become a great professional wrestler here in Canada. He's not just going to give up that easily.
No, I imagine time almost stands still if you're either of these men as the referee's hand is going down. Both men needing to win that Tyson Dukes Cup for very different reasons. Ethan Dukes following in his father's footsteps.
Went
Vikram
for it
Prasher
all on that clothesline, but
looking to
Dukes
surpass.
ducked out.
Yeah, looking to surpass both Dukes.
speaking of it all, a lot of sauce on that one from the Moondog.
Exactly. Ethan Dukes putting all of his weight behind that clothesline, looking to get just the blood flowing in that arm that Prasher was targeting earlier.
You're right, not even going for the pinfall, instead using this opportunity to just get himself back right and ready to go.
Exactly, you know, you could go for the pinfall now. Not quite sure you can get 3 or just use this time to recuperate. Come at Prasher with a full head of steam, and that looks like what Dukes is going to do. Now both men head to head here.
Literally on their knees, shot for shot.
Not the best position for Prasher. Don't want to go fisticuffs with the Moondog.
No, you don't, but Prasher able to get up to 1 foot and maybe get a little bit of an advantage there.
Both men need to be careful not to throw a closed fist. That would land in a disqualification.
The referee looking closely at these shots as Prasher is thrown off the ropes at a back elbow. Clothesline, Prasher trying to come back at him, but
Dukes with a full
and
steam.
that big body sideways into a 2 count only, but that one took a lot out of Prasher.
Exactly.
What a collision.
Ethan Dukes like a full, just like a brick wall, almost like a tribute to his tag partner, Brickhouse Mick McGuire. Just a brick wall for Prasher to run into.
This looks like a car accident.
Now Prasher
Shot from Prasher though, and
looking to get Dukes up. Dukes blocking it.
was he trying for that Ujabi perfect plex there for a moment? Huge slam.
Knocking Prasher down. Dukes again trying to get composure. You can see him favoring that arm still. Now Dukes
Going off the second rope, getting some height and coming right down on Prasher. 2. Oh!
using the ropes as a slingshot to add that extra oomph to that elbow. And gravity working in Ethan Dukes' favor. Looking
Knock the wind, knock the everything right out of you.
That is a lot of Moondog coming down from that second rope. No question about that.
Scooping up Prasher now, and Prasher trying to kick his way out of there, able to find some footing on the second rope.
Now what's Prasher going to do here?
All else fails, just club your way out of it, and Prasher, huge drop kick.
Prasher
1, 2.
Only 2 counts. Still fight left in Ethan Dukes.
Prasher can't believe that one. Giving the referee some words saying that you needed to get over there faster.
Prasher needs to maintain his focus here. Instead of arguing with the ref, he needs to bring this home.
Remember who your opponent is. And telling the crowd it was 3. Is he leaving? Is he claiming he's won already?
Vikram Prasher. Now,
Oh,
what's he
look out,
doing
look
here?
What did he just pull out for? No. What is Prasher thinking?
It's been called the great equalizer in professional wrestling. What does Vikram Prasher have planned here?
Ethan Dukes maybe. And referee Matt McCausland telling him absolutely not. Get that out of the ring.
You notice Matt McCausland has the gloves on. Could Ethan Dukes be busted open here?
Well, he's absolutely going to be busted open if this sledgehammer comes into play. And literally wrestling with the referee.
Now what's Prasher
Look
having
out!
his hand
It was
there?
it was a distraction.
Now hold on a minute.
2, 3.
Now just wait a minute here.
The sledgehammer, nothing but a distraction. He had the brass knucks ready to go. And that's what took out Ethan Dukes.
We mentioned Vikram Prasher having a plan, and it looks like he executed it.
To perfection, unfortunately.
Vile perfection. And as you can see, your winner of the Tyson Dukes Cup by hook or by crook, Vikram Prasher.
We stress the crook on that one. Absolutely stole this victory. And Ethan Dukes, as you mentioned, busted open. Went through a war there with Vikram Prasher. Was still very much in this matchup, too.
Now look at Prasher with a victory lap here. Just rubbing it in.
Oh, be proud of yourself. Oh, great, we get to hear from him, too. What a treat, Stratford.
Can't imagine why.
Well, I got something to do.
What's he planning here? Hasn't he done enough?
Where'd that damn referee put my sledgehammer? There we go.
But he wants the sledgehammer back now.
Now wait a minute, what does Prasher have planned here? He's not going to do what I think he's going to do, is he?
Well, we've got a hammer, we've got a trophy.
Even after winning the Tyson Dukes Cup, I still feel disrespected by this company. I mean, I never got my match with Tyson. I mean, the only time I got one championship match at a wrestling twice that night. I've been feeling the disrespect. So, if we want to talk about respect, if anyone back there has an ounce of respect for Tyson Dukes, you're going to come out here and listen to what I have to say, or I'm going to smash this trophy to pieces.
No, you're not.
Now,
no.
hold on a damn minute. No, you're not, Vikram Prasher.
Did he just ask if anyone back there has an ounce of respect for
You back up!
Books and Looks on their way out here? The first one's out.
You back up, or I'm smashing it to pieces! Back up!
Holding the trophy hostage now, the trophy he just won.
There's some things I want to get off my chest. I've been underappreciated for too long. The truth of the matter is that this cup, I'm going to do you guys a favor because you're not getting in this ring. I will declare this cup the most valuable, the most prestigious prize, not just in Hammerlock Wrestling, but in all of Ontario. But that's not because the name that's on this cup, that's because the man who won this cup, the Punjabi prodigy, Vikram Prasher.
Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. You won it with brass knucks.
Some people even think the Punjabi Prodigy is just a nickname, but it's who I am. That's who Vikram Pressure is. Alright? And unlike some people, whether it's you or specific people in the back, I don't gotta worry about being the next Tyson Dukes, because I'm the one and only Vikram Pressure.
Thank God there's only one.
Man. Now, wait a minute.
Hang on. Books and Looks already took out KPK earlier tonight. Jumping them from behind now.
Prasher's hired muscle, looking to get revenge on Books and Looks, attacking them from behind. This whole thing was a setup.
And those Fighting Irish jerseys back in the possession of KPK. We saw what they did with them earlier. Disgusting. He's delusional.
Vile actions from the Punjabi Prodigy and KPK.
He actually believes that people need to respect him for winning the Tyson Dukes Cup. We all saw what happened. And that sledgehammer in hand.